Emily, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you're coming back for another video, thank you for following along in my journey. Today we are just a few days from the new year, and so I wanted to take time to talk about something that comes up a lot during the January timeframe, and something I struggle with, and I think a lot of other entrepreneurs do too, which is how to balance having a healthy lifestyle, exercising, eating healthy, with all the other things that we have on our plate, whether that be family commitments, other job commitments, running a business, friends and family, social life. How do you balance all of that with also having a healthy lifestyle? And I just wanted to share 5 quick tips on what I've done in the past year, and hopefully that helps you as well. I want to start, before I go into the tips, with why I decided to make health a priority in my own personal life. So back in February of 2018, I was spending a lot of time doing other things besides exercising and eating healthy. I was working a lot in my business. I was working on my full-time job. I was traveling a lot. I was spending time with my family. I was having more of a social life. And while all those things are wonderful, there has to be some sort of a balance, I realized, for me personally, between exercising and eating healthy and everything else in my business. And I just am not as effective without having a healthy lifestyle. I was up at a business trip in New York during February of 2018, and I realized I needed to make a change because I was feeling really lethargic, and I needed to make health more of a priority, even though I had a lot of other things going on. So over the past year, I've come up with these 5 tips that I'm going to share with you. Maybe this will help you. It's things I've started to change in my life that have made a huge difference and made me more effective running my business and having a more balanced life. And so I thought it would be helpful to go ahead and share. The first tip is that if you are strapped for time in the morning, or don't have a lot of time in the morning, or if you're just not a morning person like me, start your morning with a fresh smoothie. You can even prepare it the night before and blend it up in the morning so that you're feeling more full throughout the morning, and it gives you some natural energy to get through those morning hours and be more productive. So for me, I do a few things in my smoothie, and my husband and I both have these, so AJ usually makes it for me. But I put almond milk in there, I put spinach or kale, I put pea protein. I'll link the pea protein I use to get it on Amazon down below. And then we also put some frozen fruit in there and some chia seeds. And that, I've really noticed, if I don't have that, I do not feel as full during the mornings, and I'm just thinking a lot about how hungry I am. I know if you're sourcing in the morning, or if you're on your feet in the morning, it gets really distracting when you're really hungry. And even at my desk job, I'm not as productive without food. And that's something that can be really quick and easy. You can just take it on the go. And for an entrepreneur who's really busy, it's something you can fit into the night before and then just blend it up in the morning and get out the door. I listened to a podcast episode about this smoothie by Kelly. I believe her last name is Levesque. And she called this smoothie the Fab 4 smoothie, and it's something you should just try to have every morning, and it will make you stay full longer, have more energy, and just feel better overall, and it'll help curb your appetite until lunchtime. Number 2 is to spend time meal prepping on the weekends, so that during the week you have healthy options that you can just grab and go when you're on the go, when you have things to do, in order to have a healthy lunch and dinner. So for me, I do not meal prep lunches right now. I just get a salad with some meat in it, like some chicken or some beef at work. It's less than $5. I'm really lucky. My work cafe is pretty cheap, but I have a salad for lunch every day with a roll, and that actually gives me a lot of energy to get through the afternoon, and I'm not feeling as lethargic with like a lot of carbs during lunch. So maybe you meal prep a salad with some meat in it for lunch if you eat meat, and then for dinner we do like stir fry or some sort of healthy spaghetti and meatballs or something like that. And so we try to meal prep as best we can those dinner meals during the weekend, so that we can just grab and go during the week when we're really busy at work or working on my business, for me, or whatever is going on. We at least have meals that are prepped. As an entrepreneur, anything you can do ahead of time can really help during the week when things come up or you get really busy. It saves you from just eating, I don't know, burger and french fries, which isn't a bad thing for a cheat meal, by the way, but it may not make you feel very good if you have that every day. So meal prep in advance. It also saves money to do it that way. We got these meal prep containers from Amazon, which I'll link down below, but those have really helped us. And meal prepping is just a great way to plan for the week and get a little bit ahead. Number 3, if you're thinking about an exercise program or starting something, start with this small goal, do that for 30 days and build up from there. So for me, in January of 2019, my goal is to run 4 miles, 4 days a week, and I'm gonna build up for there in February, but I'm gonna try to do that for 30 days. I was reading this book by Rachel Hollis called Girl Wash Your Face. I'm sure some of you have already read that, but it was talking about just starting with a small goal and making a commitment to yourself to make that goal for 30 days and then building on that. She talked about in her book, actually, this is kind of funny, but giving up Diet Coke for 30 days, that was her first thing to get healthier, and that eventually led to like running half marathons and other things. But just start small if you're thinking about doing an exercise goal. If you're not into running a really rigorous exercise, maybe a 20-minute walk every day, committing to that is a good idea. And of course, you don't have to do anything at all, but these are just things that might be helpful if you're thinking about exercising. Number 4, and this is really huge for entrepreneurs, utilize at-home workouts or at-home workout apps to do your workouts if you don't have time to drive to the gym. So for me, I'm really lucky. We have a gym like 5 or 10 minutes away from our house, depending on traffic. And so I just go ahead and go to the gym to do my workouts. But I know if you live in a bigger city, that can really become a big burden. And so there are apps like Beachbody. This isn't sponsored, but I do like that app. They have a program called 21 Day Fix that has just 30-minute workouts you can do at home with a few weights, and then you get your workout in that way. You could of course just go outside your house and go for a walk, and that's a way to work out close to home. There's also an app called BBG. It's the Bikini Body Guide. The app is called Sweat by Kayla Encinas, and that has at-home workouts as well. These are just ones that I have used, but I know if it's just too much of a struggle to get out of the house, or if you've got young kids at home, these apps can be really, really helpful and just lifesavers if you don't have time to get out to go to the gym. I personally like to go to the gym. It keeps me a lot more accountable once I actually get there, but if you don't have time for that, try one of these at-home apps. I'll leave a couple links down below to the ones that I personally like to use. Number 5, and this one is hard and it's been a struggle for me, but I heard it on a podcast and I tried it out and it really does help me sleep better. Try taking your phone and putting it in a different room when you are sleeping. So don't have it next to your bedside during the evening and at night, but leave it in a separate room, maybe like the kitchen or the family room or the bathroom, somewhere else where you can't see it during the evenings. Sleep is just such an important part of making sure we're healthy, and I know as entrepreneurs, I'm really guilty of this. We just do not get enough sleep, but with the sleep you do have, you want it to be very restful, and having your phone in a separate room really seems to help me. It helps me not check it in the middle of the night or something like that. I don't know, do you guys do that? Do you check your phones in the middle of the night? Sometimes I do, and I really shouldn't, so I've been trying to work on that one myself. That's it for my 5 tips on how to be healthier in the new year, especially if you have a really busy schedule or you're running and building your own business. I know it's hard, I struggle with it too, but these are just a few things that are pretty easy that have helped me. And I think the biggest thing that's made the biggest difference for me is just making a commitment to myself and realizing it's okay to spend time on myself to be healthy, because I want to be active when I'm older, and I think for me personally, I just want to feel better, and so this has been great for me. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any other tips to be healthy in the new year down below in the comment section. I know this video is a little bit different than my typical videos, but I thought it was important to share because I know I can't be the only one that struggles with living a healthy lifestyle while also running a business. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing another video, like a vlog style, of my weekly workout routine, which I kind of mentioned a little bit in this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.